Mm.
You guys are.
How's everybody doing today?
Mm, mm.
Is it good?
Hi, Edith.
Hi, Ryan. How many of you guys been outside today?
Edith, like your
Nope.
Super hot.
uh,
Super, super hot. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to manage heat stress in the workplace or just in general outside. So heat-related illness are cause for concern, and with summer almost here, it's time for a refresher of the best ways to beat the heat at work or just in general outside. So keep in mind that severe heat-related illness like heat exhaustion can occur for several days after dehydration from exposure of high temperatures. Whether you work or are outdoors as the tree planter, inside a mill, or
hi,
just
Dr.
around outside or taking walks, um, you could get, if it's too hot, you could have a heat-related illness.
Hi, Dr.
Top 10 warnings, top 10 warning signs of heat stroke. Symptoms of heat stress can range from mild heat rash or sunburn to severe heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Extremely high body temperature. Number 2, hard, dry skin and inability to cool the body through precision may cause the skin to feel dry. Number 3, increased heat and respiration rates as blood pressure drops and the heat attempts to maintain adequate circulation. Number 4, headache, nausea, or vomiting due to dehydration.
Edith. Hi, Edith.
Good. Number 5, weakness, fainting, or dizziness, especially if standing in a position is for a long time. And then due to low blood pressure from dehydration. So you'll start feeling weak, dizzy, or you end up fainting. Muscle cramps. So you'll have muscle cramps as well. Dark colored urine, a sign of dehydration. So if your urine is really dark, that's another sign of dehydration, guys. So we have to drink a lot of water. Confused or seemingly intoxicated behavior. Pale or bluish skin color. In advanced cases, restricted blood vessels. Seizure or unconsciousness. What to do if you suspect heat exhaustion or stroke. Get medical aid. Move to air conditioned environment or at least a cool, shaded area. Loosen or remove unnecessary clothing. Drink plenty of cool water. So you don't want to drink super cold water. So you want to drink, it shouldn't be super cold because if you, and you don't want to drink it too fast either. Because that might get, like, you might get a headache out of that too. Fan and spray with cool water. Yeah, and you could also always, sit down and try to relax for a couple minutes. And everybody should be able to do that. Drink your water slowly and sit down and relax for a minute.
When you drink
How
something really cold, really fast, and you get a headache, that headache's called a brain freeze.
that is true. So if you drink your water super cold and you drink it super fast, then you could get a brain freeze. And you don't want that.
I had that one time when I ate some ice cream really fast.
And that could happen, yeah. That could happen with shakes. If you're drinking shakes or you're drinking or eating ice cream, you could get that too. So
Hi, Edith.
let's see the other one. So it says heat exhaustion is a condition whose symptoms may include heavy sweating and rapid pulse.
Yeah.
Cold of your body overheating. It is one of the 3 heat-related syndromes, with heat cramps being the mildest and heat stroke being the most severe. So which one is the more mildest, guys?
Okay.
Is heat cramps. And what's the severe one? The severe one would be head, heart, head stroke. So causes of heat exhaustion include exposure to high temperatures, particularly when combined with high humidity and physical activity. Without prompt treatment, heat exhaustion can lead to the head stroke, a
Hi, my love.
life-threatening condition. Fortunately, exhaustion is preventable. The symptoms. Signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion may develop suddenly or over time, especially with prolonged periods of exercise. Possible heat exhaustion signs and symptoms include
Next.
cold, moist skin with goosebumps when in the heat, heavy sweating, faintness, dizziness, fatigue, weak, rapid pulse, low blood pressure upon standing, muscle cramps, nausea, headache. Could one of you guys tell me what one of the ones I said? So what's one of the symptoms?
Like
Headache. What's another one? Could dizziness be one of them?
yes.
Yes. How about low blood pressure? Do you guys think low blood pressure could be one?
Yeah.
Yes, low blood pressure. How about muscle cramps?
Yeah. Hey, you guys, I had to take off early because I know I used to log on. I just wanted to tell you I'm getting my passport
Okay,
today,
that's awesome. No worries.
so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. How about a headache? Would you get a headache
Hi, Megan.
for heat exhaustion? Do you get a headache for that?
Yes.
Yes, you could get a headache. So when to see a doctor?
Yeah, I can get too.
If you think you're experiencing a heat exhaustion, stop activity and rest. Move to a cooler place. Somewhere where it's not too hot. Drink cool water or sports drink.
Drink water.
Gatorades.
Drink water.
Yes,
Water's best for you.
but again, don't drink it too fast, okay? Take your time.
Don't talk
Too
yourself.
fast, then your head could hurt, or you
Yeah.
could get a brain freeze from drinking. If it's too cold and you're drinking it super fast, that could give you a headache as well. Contact your doctor if your signs and symptoms worsen, or if they don't improve within 1 hour. If you are with someone showing signs of heat exhaustion, seek immediate medical attention if he or she becomes confused or agitated, loses consciousness, or is unable to drink. You will need immediate cooling and urgent medical attention if your core body temperature reaches 104 or higher. Causes. Your body heat combined with environmental heat results in what's called your core temperature. Your body's internal temperature. Your body needs to regulate the heat gain and in cold weather, heat loss from the environmental to maintain a core temperature that's normal, approximately in 98.6. So your body's temperature should, in normal range, should be a 98.6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your body filter to cool itself. In hot weather, your body cools itself mainly by sweating. The evaporation of your sweat regulates your body temperature. However, when you exercise strenuously or otherwise overheat in hot, humid weather, your body is less able to cool itself efficiently. As a result, your body may develop heat cramps, the mildest from the heat-related illness. Signs and symptoms of heat cramps usually include heavy sweating, fatigue, thirst, and muscle cramps. Prompt treatment usually prevents heat cramp from progressing to a heat exhaustion. You usually can't treat heat cramps by drinking fluids or sports drinks containing electrolytes like Gatorade, Powerade, or some, other sport drinks. Getting into cooler temperatures such as air conditioned or shaded place and resting. So let's say you're walking outside and it's super hot, like right now. If you were to go outside and walk, let's say you would, just
No.
walking around, you want to make
No.
that you have a water with you, right?
Yeah.
A hat with you.
Yeah.
Also, if you feel like you're getting super hot, you want to make sure you stand next to somewhere where there's shade for a couple minutes. So you could go under a tree, if you're walking around a park,
Yeah, I know.
and get some shade so your body cools off.
I know that.
So other causes. Besides hot weather and strenuous activity, other causes of heat exhaustion include dehydration, which reduces your body ability to sweat and maintain a normal temperature.
Me too.
Alcohol use, which can affect your body ability to regulate your temperature. Overdressing, practically in clothes that don't allow sweat to evaporate easily. So let's say right now, during this weather, would you go outside wearing sweatpants and a sweater?
No.
Right? Because it's already hot enough and you're gonna put a sweater on and some sweats,
It's hot.
overheating your body.
Yeah.
So you don't want to overdress. Risk factors. Anyone can develop heat exhaustion, but certain factors increase your sensitivity to heat. They include young age or older age. Infants and children younger than 4 and adults older than 65 are at the higher risk of heat exhaustion. The body's ability to regulate the temperature isn't fully developed in the young and may be reduced by illness, medications, or other factors in older adults. Sudden temperature changes. If you're not used to the heat, you're more susceptible to heat-related illness, such as heat exhaustion. Traveling to a warm climate from a cold one, or living in an area that has experienced an early heat wave can put you at risk or heat-related illness because your body hasn't had a chance to get used to the higher temperatures.
Bacon.
Complications. Untreated heat exhaustion can lead to heart stroke, a life-threatening condition that occurs when your core body temperature reaches 104 or higher. Heat stroke requires immediate medical attention to prevent permanent damage on your brain and other vital organs that can result in death. Prevention, wear loose-fitting, lightweight clothing. Protect against sunburn. So you want to wear sunscreen, right? If you're going to be out in the sun. Drink plenty of fluids. Staying hydrated will help your body. Take extra precautions with certain medications. Never leave anyone in the parked car with the car off and windows up. You never want to do that when it's super hot, just in general. We never do that, okay?
Yeah.
Take it easy during the hottest parts of the day. So if, let's say right now at 3 or 4, you know it's gonna be super hot. You wanna wait. If you're gonna want to go out on a walk, you wanna wait. Maybe go later in the afternoon when it's more cool. Okay, you guys could go for a walk without being it super hot. Be cautious if you're at increased risk. If you take medications or have a condition that increase your risk of heat-related problems, such as history of previous heat illness, avoid the heat and act quickly. If you notice symptoms of overheating, if you participate in a strenuous sporting event or activity in hot weather, make sure there are medical services available in case of an emergency. So I know, well, I don't know, how many of you like when it's super hot outside? I don't like it. Megan, you like when it's hot outside? I don't like it. I prefer when it's cool. At least I could put something on and prevent from being cold. But when it's hot, there's really not much you could do other than stay inside and hydrate.
Yeah.
So I prefer to be, I prefer winter, honestly.
Hi, Edith.
Hi, Ryan.
How your shirt?